2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Welcome, NBA fans, and you know who you are. Ernie Johnson here with you again, along with Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, for what is still a very new, a very fresh NBA season. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but there have been some positive moments in those 2 wins that they might be looking to duplicate here tonight. Guys, the Celtics are definitely one of the up-and-coming teams in the NBA. They rebuilt very quickly. Shaq, is that quick turnaround the result of the talent on the roster or more to the coaching?
Well, being that I played for Boston, they used to call me the Big Shamrock, and I don't really like talking about myself. But as great as the roster is, you got to give credit to Coach Stevens. He's been fantastic at setting up a system and getting everybody on the team on the same page. I won't talk about myself ever again.
Okay. Can I get $100 for every time you don't talk about yourself?
Deal.
Or do talk about yourself, rather. Bet is good. So I don't think you could discredit their roster. They got a lot of talent, Ernie. Not like myself back in the day, you know.
but you rarely talk about yourself.
Oh, right. I very rarely talk about myself. But, you know, they got some great defensive guards, kind of like myself was back in the day. And they got some bigs like I had on my teams back in the day.
Yeah. Kevin Harlan never wanted to talk about himself either, but he does talk a good game.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to God Next Gaming and another episode of NBA 2K17, My Career, with our dead president, the Prez, Thomas Jefferson. Getting ready now to go into some game action, and he's going against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're 1-3, they're 2-2, and we're going against the King, LeBron James. Here in this one, we see the Prez getting ready, taking his warm-up shots out there as he does a couple of jump shots to try to get himself ready. And with our limited time on the floor and our limited minutes, we are doing the best we can to get everything going for him. So, like I said before, it's kind of comical watching me play basketball. I'm not really good at this game. Is what it is. I'm having fun with it. I really like the My Career mode, and that's really what it's all about. We do see the starting lineups here: Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith, and yeah, it's quite a there for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They should be able to win this one easily, even with this pretty solid lineup as well for the Boston Celtics. But Prez is going to come on in, and we're going to be matched up with Kyrie Irving. If at anything, we're going to be matched up with one of the best there is on the team, of course. So we're going to go ahead and move that ball around as best that we can, as we can see that they're trying to make some moves here. Boston does have a lead here. He does a couple of dribbling moves here, passes it out, gets it over to his man, who's going to miss the basket, but he does get the team grade, which is important as well for us. And we are able to draw the foul there. It's a blocking foul, and the Celtics get the ball. So moving up a little bit more here in the first later on, it's 21-19. He does get the assist, also leading to the foul as well. On this play here, you see goes up, makes the basket. It's going to be an and-one opportunity and an assist for the Prez as he gets his first stats of the game here, really, other than that turnover, which we didn't really show earlier on. So we're going through this here, and like I said, I'm really enjoying myself in playing the game and trying to learn how to play video game basketball, but having a good time nonetheless. We do get the assist on that play there, as you saw him moving the ball around, and we do pretty good on moving the ball, but we've got to get more in there and get our baskets, and we get a basket there, so he gets his first 2 points of the game. And yeah, then we're going to hear him as he talks about his difference between NBA and college. Something happened to the audio here. It didn't come up, so I just kind of showed you a quick little clip of him sitting there talking. Don't really hear anything, but not sure what happened to the audio. And there was no caption either. I didn't see the subtitles come up, so I don't know what happened with that. But anyway, Boston is down here by 5 points as Cleveland has a lead 45-40. And we do get an accolade for setting a screen for a teammate, so that helps our team grade. We're up to a C+ now. And Jeff goes into the paint to make the shot. He does make the basket and gets an and-one opportunity on the foul. So he will go to the free throw line here to make the shot. So let's see what happens here. We are in the Cavaliers' home court, so gets a little bit of the shaking of the screen there and the controller, but we do sink the shot and get the 3-point score. So now the Prez has 5 points here in this game as we're coming to the end of the first half, and he will get fouled once again on the shooting foul, and that will bring him to the line again just before halftime. We see him try to get in there and make his shot, but he cannot complete the basket, but he does go to the line for 2. So he's going to take the first shot, and it is going to be good. Makes that first free throw, gives him 6 points now, and Boston is closing that lead now, 49-47 with that one. So does not make the second free throw shot, and we're going to come down to the end of the half here as he tries to make a last second shot, I should say, before Cleveland runs down the court, and that'll do it here for the first half. We go into halftime. We are down 52-47, but Jeff is here. Thomas Jefferson, he's here playing a pretty decent game for the amount of minutes that he has. Does need to kind of get a little bit more involved in the offense, I think, would be key for him here. So we're going to go into the locker room, and we're going to see what the coach has to say. Still have one more half. We need everyone paying attention when Kyrie is on the floor, of course. He's fueling their offense from the post. And I want us bringing the double every time he starts to dribble. We got to get pressure him into a bad look. Yeah, so that's not going to happen. I am doing the best I can with defense and everything else. And, you know, we got to do what we got to do here. So we're not down by much, and we do have an opportunity to get back into this game here. But as the press checks in the second half with 2 minutes left in the third, we're down 73-58, and suddenly this game is kind of a runaway for Cleveland. We do have a B- grade here. We're just trying to make some stuff happen for ourselves as we try to get into the paint to make a shot. But no, we're going to kick it out to the outside, and it'll be a 3-pointer and an assist for the Prez, who gets up to a B now in team grade. Looking pretty good there. 6 points, 3 assists. Not too shabby as we move forward to the end of the game. Cleveland does win. We do pick up 410 VC for our efforts there, as we did have ourselves a better game than we normally do, as we're getting involved in all different aspects, and the team grade was definitely higher than what we normally have as well, and that's what we're kind of looking for at them. As you can see, the final score 113-96. We did come back a little bit to make it a little more respectable, but a blowout nonetheless. So as we get back into our court, or my court, we're going to take a look at some of our messages here. Looks like we have one from Mom, who says, you know, you're my favorite NBA player. And we're like, yeah. And she's like, son, are you there? And we're like, yeah. Even more than Kevin Durant. And she's like, well, he's a strong number 2, though, you know? And I mean, like, that's pretty cool. So, and we just say good to that, and that's what it is. And then we're going to go check a look at one more message here from our agent, Bruce, who says he got an email from Nike. And we're like, yeah, cool. And he says, they want to let you know that the event appearance will be on November 7th. So that'll be our first event appearance for Nike, our new sponsor, our shoe sponsor there, as we're going to take a look at that and see as we move forward a little bit to see what that event looks like or when it's going to happen. I think we take a look at it here. Yes, we do. Nike on the 9th. And then we have a couple of other things in between to kind of push up the VC. But it's going to be a short video here, folks, as we kind of caught one game here. We'll put a lot more in to the next one for Thomas Jefferson. But do come on back and leave your comments below. Let me know what you're thinking. And I will see you around the channel. Goodbye now.